Hey guys, how are you? uh, I have a really good morning because I was challenged by Gabor to go out to the woods and run this morning, and I'm so happy that we did it. But I honestly don't believe in accidents, and it was very interesting that first of all I took out my trail shoe. So my trail running shoe, which is not my favorite, but I knew that in the woods I would need that, and I'm so glad that I did that. And I remember the first ever run in those shoes, and I went for a trail run, and I do remember that I had to go, the path was something similar like this one, and you had to go through. And I still remember the feeling of my feet sunking into this mud, and all the water going through my socks and stuff like that. So anyhow, I took out my shoes and I said, okay, I'm ready. We agreed to the time, so we went out. I wasn't really challenging myself is actually doing it, because I haven't done it for so long, but it was mainly just to get out of the comfort zone, whether I can do it and stuff like that. So anyway, we arrived to the woods, and you ain't gonna believe it, and I don't believe in accidents, and I'm starting warming up, and the first person walks through the entrance of the woods is no any other than a very, very special person for me, Mike, who was my running coach when I was preparing for my marathon. Now, we started chatting, and then he follows me and he goes like, oh, you still running? And I'm like, well, I'm trying to get back to running, really. It's I really need to get back, and finally after years I think that I'm getting back my running mojo. But that was very, very interesting that he was the first person walking through the woods. And this morning is nothing, just all about getting out of my comfort zone. And I want to ask you that, are you getting out of your comfort zone? Are you doing something that you haven't done before? Are you doing something that you were thinking of doing, but for whatever reason you didn't do it? And if you listen to my podcast, my first podcast this year, then you heard me saying that sport is nothing else, just business is like sport, and sport is like business. So anything that you do, getting out of your comfort zone, that's still valid for business. If you haven't done Instagram Live, then why are you not doing it? If you haven't, being on social media, then do it, because maybe you are going to be the first person who in your industry who is going to go on social media. Are you on all platforms on social media? Are you giving message out on social media and any other platforms? Are you being a niche in the field that you are in, or are you a game changer, or who are you? What are you doing? So and I encourage you to do sports, because it doesn't matter what sports you do. For me, running is something that I'm really, that's relaxing me. But if you are doing sports, right? Any sports, it doesn't matter what it is, and then you imply the same principles in business, then you will achieve your goals, no matter what your goal is. So if you think that this was useful, then give me a thumbs up or love or whatever, or share it with other people. That would be awesome. That would help me a lot, because then I know that my message is coming across and my message has a value. So I wishing you a really, really beautiful day. I hope today you're gonna take just one thing and that one thing should be out of your comfort zone. Just do it. It can be something very, very simple, something that you haven't done before. Have a lovely, lovely day. Bye.